Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So y'all, I was in the middle of starting on my laundry. I had just finished with my hair. I had the overwhelming urge to share some of my home organization and tips and tricks that I use, even some of the products that I use to organize around the house. And just a disclaimer, if it sounds like I'm whispering, I am. Yes, I am, because my daughter is sleeping like the room over, and y'all, I promise when she's sleeping I feel like she can hear me breathing, like she can almost hear me thinking. So I'm definitely whispering. I really want this video to be one of those honest product review videos where I tell you if it was a hit or a miss. I want to make sure that I'm helping all of my girlies who are maybe in the process of organizing their home or trying to find products that work, wanting to know like the real deal on certain products that you may see on the internet. So as many of you all already know, we just moved to Alaska, and of course we're not done organizing and decorating and all of that, but I am in the process of making sure that the spaces that we occupy most of the day or on a daily basis are organized and in order. So I'm also going to be sharing some of the systems that I use that actually work for us. The main thing that I want everyone to take from today's video is don't feel the pressure of trying to be perfect. I want you to enjoy the process of organizing your home and getting everything in order and being able to stand back and be proud of the space that you've created for yourself and your family. Of course, many of the products in my video did come from Amazon. I'll make sure to link all of the products down below in the description box. I'll try to like separate everything by category or by room or by theme maybe. If at the end of the video there's something that you want to know more about or that you have more questions about, then feel free to leave comments down below. I do respond to comments. I love comments. I like when you all interact with my content because it kind of helps me to understand what direction to take my content in or what to make sure I do better the next time in the next video. So with that being said, you guys, if you're new here, please like and subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. If you're not new here, then I just want to say that I am very thankful for you returning to my channel to tune in to a new video. So thank you all for stopping by, and we'll get started in just a moment. Okay guys, so we're starting with the pantry today. If you're familiar with my old videos, then you know this pantry is a lot smaller than my other pantry, but I made it work with half the size. So the first thing that I love in my pantry are these pop top containers from OXO, and I love them because they keep everything airtight, fresh, and they're super easy to use. One hand usage is my cheat code. Also, these storage baskets, these acrylic storage baskets, I love them. So of course, with a smaller pantry, I had to prioritize maximizing all of my space vertically and horizontally. With these baskets, y'all, these are the most convenient. I love the iron and wood look, but I also love how I can easily pull them out to get whatever I need out. You're keeping everything grouped together. You don't have to really search hard for what you're looking for, but you can also easily access them. As you can see, I also mix and match. I'll put my airtight containers in between baskets or on the outside of baskets. I love to use these again for any pasta or type of grainy food items that tend to go bad faster. I'm also heavily obsessed with my bread box as well as bamboo baskets. You're going to see these all over the house. I label everything because it helps everyone in the house learn how to maintain your system. Y'all, backstock baskets are essential in your pantry. This helps you keep everything organized. I used a leveler, that way I can utilize more vertical space down here at the bottom. And these pull-out baskets for my canned goods, I'm going to show you where I originally used them. And I think using them here in the pantry was a much better idea. So here I pretty much repurposed these drawers. So as you can see, again, you guys, I did my best to utilize this space. All of these combinations of items work well for us, and it helps keep all of our items organized and maintained in the pantry, with also helping us to reduce waste. So I keep my spices in the cabinet right beside the stove because I cook a lot and I like easy access. But you can see here I use these tier shelves to easily organize everything, and I can access and see all of my seasonings. Up above, I use this Lazy Susan to house all of our sauces and things like that. Easy access. Again, I'm very short, so this Lazy Susan allows me to be able to reach and see everything in that second shelf up there. So before we move on to the refrigerator, I'm going to show you the two biggest misses of my fridge organization. And number one is this egg container. It houses an odd number of eggs, number one, but I hate that I have to pull it out and flip the top open. Maybe if the top was removable and I could just reach inside to get the eggs out, maybe I'm just not sure why, but it just really didn't work for me. Very inconvenient. It was very hard to use and very easy to drop your eggs doing that. Next is this can dispenser, which is not much of a dispenser. You have to remove the top to put cans in and sometimes even out. So this was also very inconvenient to use. It didn't help me utilize my space in my fridge. And in a moment, I'm going to show you what I mean by utilizing the space. It left a lot of vertical space that was unused in the fridge, and I hate unused space when it comes to organizing. So yes, this is a second miss for my fridge organization. Again, if you have these two, I'm not knocking these two pieces of organization. If they work for you, they work for you, but I'm just sharing why they did not work for me. Okay, so now on to the refrigerator, you guys. Everything inside of the fridge right now are hits. Absolutely big hits, especially this drink dispenser. I can put in as many drinks as I need to. If I want to put all the Cokes in, if I want to put all the coffees in, I can do that without losing vertical space, and I just love it. Super convenient. As well as these acrylic baskets. Y'all know I'm an acrylic basket girly. I love them because I can group things together without everything being spread out and falling all over the fridge. Thirdly, these pull-out baskets and my egg dispenser, y'all. This is chef's kiss. Being able to pull your eggs out without taking the entire container out was like absolute genius. I am a huge fan of any type of storage or organization product that allows easy access, and these do just that. Now, I know under the sink organization can be pretty challenging, but hopefully you take something from this that you can use. As you can see here on the side, I store my sponges so they can hang and drip dry if need be. But y'all, under this side, I like to have all of my often excess products like my dish pods, my sink stoppers, and even my microfiber towels, sponges, gloves. And this Lazy Susan, y'all, this is absolute genius because I can access whatever products are stored here without having to open the other side if I don't have to. And I am a child safety advocate, so yes, I have child safety locks on all of my cabinets that store any unsafe chemicals and products. On this side of the sink, I typically store any extra cleaning products that we may have. I love to keep my baking soda here in a pop top container. I keep Clorox and soap in the very back just in case my daughter finds a way to get inside of this cabinet. But here I keep my Swiffers and even my dusters in that acrylic drawer. I want to get more to stack upwards. That way I can utilize more vertical space there. And here, you guys, in the living room, here is another bamboo basket. Like I said, you're going to see them all over the place. But I keep them to store blankets and inside of the entertainment system to house cords. Of course, it doesn't look like it's full of cords. It looks like typical decor, but it is definitely some type of storage being put to use. Now for the bathroom, I'm going to use our master bathroom just because it's the one that we use most often, of course. But I hate to keep my toothbrushes on the sink. just because I think it's super unsanitary. And if you could see the particles that splash all over your bathroom when you flush the toilet, you would also do the same. But these acrylic storage baskets are super handy. They keep everything separated by category. It helps you easily see what products you have, what products you need. You'll also see more ways that I use these acrylic baskets in a minute. But here is where I originally used these storage drawers, you guys. And it is an absolute miss for bathroom products. Miss, miss, miss. As you can see, every time I pull the drawers out, the products fall. I can't do it. I want to replace these drawers with some acrylic drawers like the one that we saw under the left side of my kitchen sink, because using these products or reaching for them and in a hurry, sometimes it just kills my whole morning routine, and it's an absolute no for me. Another hit, you guys, are these sectional type baskets that I use in the drawer. I don't know the exact name for them, but it helps me to separate all of my clothing items by category. I can put my shirts that I wear out and about, or my workout t-shirts, sentimental t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts. It helps me to separate everything, and it helps with easy organization when I'm putting clothes up. After they've been folded, I know what clothes go where. When I'm looking for clothes to wear, I know where to pull them out from. These just make life so much easier. I also use them in my daughter's nursery, which you'll see in just a moment. Okay, another storage staple that you will see all over the house are these Room Essential wide weave baskets. They came from Target. In a minute, I'm going to zoom in on the name so you can see them, just in case you decide to go out and look for them in the Target store. But y'all, these are super sturdy, and they're very convenient when it comes to organizing bulk products. Like my belt bags go right here in the middle. I also keep like my Crocs and things like that in them. You'll also see that I use them in my daughter's nursery. Here again, y'all, we have more bamboo baskets. Here in her drawers, more acrylic baskets. These are like the love of my life when it comes to organizing, especially like tiny items like her diaper creams and things. Even in the drawer to the left, I keep her diapers and stuff, so everything is in close proximity, but I can easily put smaller categories of items inside of these sectional containers, which I show you in my bedroom drawers. I love acrylic containers because even if you spill something in them, you can easily wipe it off and clean it. It doesn't get dirty really easily, and they're just super convenient, and they're very appealing to the eye also, especially when everything's organized. I do keep her medicine syringes in a Ziploc bag in here just because I feel like it's more sterilized and easier access. But also all of her hair things, y'all, everything that I use on a daily, I put in this top drawer. And again, I use the acrylic storage containers. I'll link the exact brand in my description box because there are so many, but to me, this is the best brand. Something that I used in my daughter's room that I didn't use anywhere else in the house were these separators, these dividers for her drawers, because you can see her drawers are very, very deep, and these allowed me to be able to use, again, y'all know I'm a vertical space user when I'm organizing. These drawer dividers allowed me to use that vertical space to separate her items like long sleeve, short sleeve t-shirts, pants, and one-piece clothing items. Here again, we have these separator baskets for the drawers. They help me to divide things based on how and when I use them. Very convenient. And lastly, her sock separator. Now I only do this to separate them by like shade and color, so that way I can easily locate what I need to use. I keep all of her winter socks on the right side and like her spring and house use socks on the left side, as you can see. And I even have more room to store extra hats and gloves. All right, on to her closet At the top, you see my favorite baskets, the Room Essentials Y Weave baskets, again in the color gray. I actually put labels on these so I'll know like what they are, and that way I'll be able to easily just pull out what I need. I also found these clips, y'all, for like pants and shorts and things. You just kind of attach the clip onto the original hanger and you can hang up pants. Sterilite drawers just for extra storage, random things like her little tiny shoes, hair bows, which we have a ton of, and then any extra would just go down here in the bottom, which right now is empty. And of course, another bamboo basket, which in this one I just use to store her extra books. Downstairs, I keep her theme books and books that we read most often downstairs. But again, this is just to house the extras. And speaking of downstairs, this is her play area. Again, I am a basket queen, y'all. I love baskets. So down here, I use baskets to keep all of her bulk toys. She pulls them and bends them all day long, so they're a little beat, but they definitely get the job done. And they keep things from looking too cluttered. At the very bottom, I keep the items that she's most interested in at the time so she can easily access them and pull them out when she's playing on her own. But for the most part, I keep her bulk toys at the top in these gray baskets. Down here, I prefer the soft fabric baskets just in case she pulls them down on herself. It doesn't harm her in any way. It's just a lot safer being in her play area. These also came from Target, but you can pretty much find these anywhere. Okay, now for our hallway storage slash linen closet. I keep things like candles, extra tissue, all of our cleanliness products that we would use when we're out and about, or even like extra smell good products that we use around the house. I keep all of those things here in this closet. So as you can see up here with our mask and travel size Lysol, I use more wide weave baskets to store these. These also came from Target, but they're in the color black. This is one of the smallest sizes that they have, very cute. Then on the next level where I keep like the smell good items, extra hand soap, extra aerosol sprays and things like that, I keep them in the bamboo baskets with fabric on the inside just because I don't want anything to spill and ruin the bamboo. So these fabric lined baskets are a lot safer and easier to take care of in my opinion. So yes, as you can see in this closet, we have lots of overflow products. And I love that I can keep everything in one spot without it looking cluttered. It's still divided, but it's also organized. Usually this bottom shelf will be full of candles, but of course when we moved, I had to get rid of those items. They could not travel with us. So I'm currently working on stocking back up on all of my favorite candles. All right, and here on the left side, we keep our extra towels and linens, items that guests will probably use, like extra pillows as well. Here in the middle, I do keep our sheets and curtains in, again, my favorite wide weave baskets, just to kind of reduce the amount of dust that comes in contact with those particles. Now on to my laundry product storage. I probably get the most questions about my reason behind storing my laundry products like this, and y'all, let me tell you, this is the most convenient way that I can think of keeping up with all of my laundry items. So, first and foremost, I like these containers because they're easy access. As you can see, I can open them with one hand. I am a busy mom, and sometimes all I have is one hand. That's number one. Secondly, I love that they're clear. I can see exactly how much product I have. Like, I'll know whether I need to go to the store tomorrow for today or this weekend just by looking up at these containers. It is so convenient, and it takes all of the guesswork out of staying on top of the products that we have in the house. And no, I never worry about my daughter accessing any of these products because I keep them on the top shelf of the laundry room. Like, she is nowhere near tall enough to access those items, so it's not one of those safety issues or worries of mine. This is completely for my convenience and my convenience only. So we have reached the end of today's video, but I hope that you found something interesting or something that you would just like to utilize throughout your own organization journey. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you all have. So with that being said, thank you all again for stopping by and spending time with me today, and I'll see you all in the next video.